Hi, today we're going to be making this delicious blended broccoli soup. This is a recipe by J.L. Fields, who is a culinary instructor in Colorado Springs and also cookbook author. And this is a super easy, fast kind of a soup, and it's delicious. So the first step is just to cut the broccoli into florets so that it can steam and cook pretty quickly. One thing about cutting broccoli, and this is something we learned from Dr. Michael Greger, is that one of the amazing compounds of broccoli is that it produces sulforaphane, which is a strong cancer fighting agent in the body. And interestingly, if you cut your broccoli, chop it, and then let it rest for 45 minutes, then the sulforaphane apparently is produced, and you get the advantage of that. If you steam it right away or cook it right away, that is lost. And that's the same thing with frozen broccoli, apparently, because it is blanched right before it's frozen, right after it's cut, and right before it's frozen. So, but one thing you can do that overcomes that is if you add a little mustard powder to whatever your dish is, even if you have cooked it right away, or you're using the frozen broccoli, then apparently it reactivates that sulforaphane. So just a little nutritional note for that. So I'm gonna cut this into pieces that can be steamed easily. And we'll put them here in our steamer pot. Just a little water in the bottom. And we're going to steam this until it's tender. It should take about 15 minutes. Okay. This is nice and fork tender now. You can see it's still a bright green color. Now this soup is finished in the Vitamix here in the blender. So we just, add our broccoli. And a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. A 1/2 cup of cashews. I pre-soaked these, they blend a little better. Two cups of veggie broth, and I use a powdered veggie broth actually. This is a chicken style. It's really handy because you can just keep it in your cupboard and mix it with water, and it also doesn't have all the packaging that you get with the prepared vegetable broth. So this is a chicken style vegetable broth. And then finally, a 1/2 teaspoon of dill weed. Blend all this together. And there you have it. See this lovely color. And if you blend this long enough, the blender will heat it to, I think 160 degrees, which is just right for soup. Or you can let it cool and reheat it. And you just serve it along with a little bit of cracked pepper. And it's delicious. The recipe calls also for a half teaspoon of fennel. I didn't happen to have any, and it's not our favorite spice anyway, so you can put that in or leave it out as you wish. So thank you for joining me for this very simple and delicious soup.